Hello, Yankees Nation. Welcome back to New York Yankees News Network, your ultimate source for all things Bronx Bombers. Today, we're diving into a 2025 with a lineup of electrifying updates about our New York Yankees, fresh off the press from just hours ago. If you're a diehard fan, you won't want to miss this. Before we swing into action, a quick shout out. If you're new here, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and ring the bell to stay locked in with the pinstripes. Let's jump into our first massive update. Update 1. Aaron Judge crowned Team USA captain for 2026 World Baseball Classic, a historic moment for the Yankees. Yankees Nation, hold on to your caps because our very own Aaron Judge just hit a grand slam in the leadership department. Hours ago, in a blockbuster announcement that's got the baseball world buzzing, Judge was named the captain of Team USA for the 2026 World Baseball Classic. This isn't just another accolade for our slugging superstar. It's a defining moment that cements his legacy as not just a Yankee, but a global icon. So, let's break it all down and celebrate why this news has us hyped for Judge and our Bronx Bombers. Picture this: MLB Network's live broadcast, the anticipation building, and then bam, Team USA manager Mark DeRosa drops the mic, revealing Aaron Judge as the first player locked in for the 2026 roster and the team's captain. Talk about a captain's call. Judge, a two-time American League Most Valuable Player, six-time All-Star, and four-time Silver Slugger, is stepping up to lead the red, white, and blue, taking the baton from none other than Mike Trout, who captained Team USA in 2023. And here's the heartwarming part. Trout himself gave Judge the ultimate cosign, telling DeRosa he's the one. That's the kind of respect that hits harder than a 90-mile-an-hour fastball. Judge didn't just accept the role, he poured his heart out, sharing a message that gave us all the feels. Speaking about Trout, he said, "He's the best player in the game and has been since I came into the league and before." Judge even threw out a hope that Trout joins him in the outfield, saying, "He better be out there patrolling with me." Can you imagine that duo under the World Baseball Classic lights? It's the stuff dreams are made of. But Judge went deeper, reflecting on what it means to wear USA across his chest. He spoke about the brave men and women who've sacrificed for our country, calling it a humbling experience to play for them. That's Aaron Judge. Class, gratitude, and power in one pinstriped package. Now, let's talk about what this captaincy means for the Yankees and their fans. Judge, who'll be 33 come April 26th, is absolutely raking in 2025. He's hitting a blistering .357 with 6 homers and a league-leading 20 runs batted in. This guy's not just a player, he's a force of nature. And his commitment to Team USA shows he's ready to carry that fire onto the world stage. The 2026 World Baseball Classic kicks off March 6th to 11th at Houston's Minute Maid Park, where Team USA will face Britain, Brazil, Italy, and Mexico in Group B. With Judge leading the charge, the U.S. is dead set on topping their 2023 runner-up finish, when Japan edged them out 3-2 in a championship thriller that saw Trout strike out against Shohei Ohtani. This moment also shines a spotlight on Judge's journey. Back in 2023, fresh off signing a monster deal and being named Yankees captain, he skipped the World Baseball Classic to focus on spring training and getting the team back to October glory. Fast forward to now, and he's ready to represent not just the Yankees but the entire nation. At a Yankee Stadium press conference, DeRosa couldn't stop gushing, calling Judge the guy you want leading the dugout. And Yankees manager Aaron Boone, he dubbed Judge the perfect face for Team USA, praising his magnetic personality that draws players, fans, and even rivals to him. Heck, even Kansas City's Bobby Witt Jr., who played with Team USA in 2023, said he's itching to learn from Judge's all-star prep and work ethic. But here's where it gets real. Yankees fans, this is our chance to rally behind our guy. Judge leading Team USA isn't just about home runs. It's about pride, unity, and showing the world what pinstripe power looks like. The road to the World Baseball Classic final on March 17th in Miami is no cakewalk, but with Judge at the helm, we're dreaming big. So, what do you think, nation? Are you ready to see Judge wave the stars and stripes while smashing balls into orbit? Drop your hype in the comments because we're just getting started. That's our first blockbuster update, Yankees Nation. Let's swing into update number 2, faster than a Judge homer clears the bleachers. Update 2, Bronx Bombers blast 4 homers to tame Royals in Electric Series opener. Yankees Nation, let's crank up the volume because our Bronx Bombers just lit up the scoreboard in a way that's got us all buzzing. Just hours ago, the New York Yankees kicked off their series against the Kansas City Royals with a 4-1 victory that was powered by, get this, 4 solo home runs. This wasn't just a win. It was a statement that our bats are still red hot and ready to dominate. So let's dive into every juicy detail of this homer-happy night at Yankee Stadium and why it's got us hyped for what's next. The stage was set with 42,648 fans packing the stands, ready to see if the Yankees could shake off a bumpy 5-7 April start. Facing Royals right-hander Seth Lugo, our boys didn't just show up, they showed out. The game started with a hiccup when Kansas City's Bobby Witt Jr. launched a solo homer in the third to put the Royals up 1-0. But if you thought that was going to quiet our bats, think again. Enter Jazz Chisholm Jr., who's been finding his groove after a quiet stretch. In the fourth, he spotted a hanging changeup from Lugo and crushed it into the Yankees' bullpen for his 6th homer of the season. Tie game, crowd roaring, and the vibes were officially electric. Then came the 5th inning, Yankees Nation, and oh boy did it deliver a fireworks show. In a span of just 5 at-bats, 3 more pinstripers went deep, turning Yankee Stadium into a home run derby. First up was Trent Grisham, who's been making the most of extra playing time this year. He pulled a no-doubter to right for his 4th homer, tying him with last year's pace way ahead of schedule. 2 batters later, Ben Rice stepped up and launched a towering fly ball to right for his 5th of the season. Let's talk about Rice for a sec. This guy's been a contact machine, racking up 23 hard-hit balls already and sitting at the top of the league in hard-hit rate. Talk about a rookie making noise. And to cap it all off, Austin Wells sealed the inning with a 2-out laser, a 107.7-mile-an-hour line drive that just cleared the short porch in right for his 3rd homer. 4 solo shots, 4 runs, and the Yankees were in control. Now let's give some love to the mound because this win wasn't just about the bats. Carlos Carrasco, a veteran right-hander, was dealing, tossing 5 innings of 1-run ball and allowing just 1 hit, that Witt Jr. homer. After a shaky start with 2 walks in the first, Carrasco locked in, retiring 14 of his final 15 batters. The bullpen, lights out. Fernando Cruz came in hot, striking out 3 over 4 outs. Tim Hill cleaned up the 7th. Luke Weaver handled a tricky 8th, and closer Devin Williams, well, he kept us on edge, as usual. Williams gave up a leadoff single to Witt Jr. and walked Salvador Perez, but he got Michael Garcia to fly out with the tying run looming, earning his 2nd save. No clean innings for Devin yet this year, but he's getting the job done. This game was a reminder of what makes our Yankees so dangerous. With 32 homers on the season, they're leading the league, and this 4-homer outburst, all from lefty bats, showed they can exploit any pitcher's mistake. Lugo, a former All-Star who allowed just 16 homers all last year, gave up 4 tonight on a mix of changeup, cutter, and fastballs. That's the kind of power that keeps pitchers up at night. Plus, this win snapped a rough patch where we dropped 5 of 7 games, bringing the record to 9-7. It's also sweet revenge after last year's American League Division Series clash with these Royals, where we took them down in 4. Looking ahead, the series continues with Max Fried, rocking a 2-0 record and a 1.56 earned run average. facing Kansas City's Michael Wacha on Tuesday at 7:05 p.m. on Yes Network. Yankees fans, this game showed our resilience, our depth, and our love for the long ball. Are you feeling the energy? Who's your MVP from this one? Chisholm, Rice, Grisham, Wells, or maybe Carrasco? Drop it in the comments and let's keep the pinstripe pride rolling. Your update 3, Alex Verdugo's potential Braves call-up sparks buzz. What it means for Yankees fans. Yankees Nation, let's switch gears for a moment and talk about a name that might stir up some mixed feelings. Alex Verdugo. Just hours ago, the baseball world got wind of some intriguing news. Our former outfielder, who patrolled left field for the Yankees in 2024, could be on the verge of a big league return with the Atlanta Braves. After a roller coaster year in the Bronx, this update has us reflecting on Verdugo's time with us and what his next chapter means for Yankees fans. So let's unpack this juicy storyline. Verdugo, now 28, signed a $1.5 million deal with Atlanta late in spring training after the Yankees passed on re-signing him. Coming off a 2024 season where he hit 233 with 13 homers and a career-low 647 on-base plus slugging, it's no secret that many of us were ready to move on. But here's the twist. Atlanta's outfield is in a bind. With a brutal 4-11 start and Jurickson Profar sidelined by an 80-game suspension, the Braves are reportedly eyeing Verdugo for a call-up. Over the weekend, he smashed a 3-run homer in AAA Gwinnett, then got pulled from the game, fueling talk he could join Atlanta as early as their homestand this Friday against Minnesota. Now let's be real. Yankees fans had their ups and downs with Verdugo. His defense was solid, and he showed flashes of brilliance, like drawing 7 walks to 8 strikeouts in 14 playoff games last year. But that second half slump, where he hit 228 with a 606 on base plus slugging, left us wanting more. Still, Atlanta sees potential in his lefty bat and versatility across all 3 outfield spots. If he can hover around a 270 average with some pop, like Braves reporters suggest, he could be a steal for them at that price. For us, this news is a reminder of how stacked our outfield is now. With Aaron Judge, Cody Bellinger, Jasson Dominguez, and Trent Grisham, we're not sweating Verdugo's departure. But it's worth noting his grit. Guy waited until the last minute to sign and is already turning heads in the minors. Will he haunt us if he breaks out in Atlanta? Or are we just happy to see our current squad thriving like they did with those 4 homers against Kansas City? Drop your take in the comments. Do you wish Verdugo well or glad he's someone else's project? And that's a wrap, Yankees Nation. From Aaron Judge's epic Team USA captaincy to our homer-happy win over the Royals and Verdugo's Braves buzz, we're riding high on pinstripe pride. Thanks for joining us at New York Yankees News Network. If you loved this, smash that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell to never miss an update. Let's keep cheering our Bronx Bombers. See you next time.